This is Her Story, Volume 2, Part 3, The Cost of Speaking the Truth. After she hung up in my face, I sat down for a minute and started praying and crying, hoping that my mom got better. I only spoke to her once over the phone, and that was very brief, of her asking me how we're doing and that she feels a little bit better. So I was super excited to see my mom. I had never been away from her this long. But when the day came, she walked through the front door. As I stood there waiting, she walked right past us with the most angry, upset face, and he was right behind her, begging and pleading with her about something. Neither one of them acknowledged us when they got home. They went straight to their bedroom and were in there for about 4 hours. Then they told us that she had bone cancer and she would be okay. She just needed to take her meds every day, even though they sometimes make her feel more sick than better. I told my mom and stepfather later on that evening what his mom called and said to me. I told him she told him to call her. I sat in front of both of them, her asking if she died yet. My mother looked at him with the most disgusted look on her face. He just told me to leave the room again while they talked. But then they were arguing. Next thing I knew, the next day, I'm being taken over his mother's house for a family meeting with my step cousins and my step aunties and uncles. Everyone telling me I was dead wrong for lying on their grandma and that grandma didn't deserve to be lied on. I was being gaslit by his family. She came and told me as if I was an adult that what she said was, is she there yet? Not, is she dead yet? I said, I'm not lying. That's what I heard. She then became more furious with me and said it again while everyone was staring at me. So I started crying and gave in. I said, yes, I lied. I made it up. That was the hardest thing I had to do because I know what she said. If I told her my mom was at the hospital and he was there with her at the hospital, why would she say, is she there yet? That makes no sense. And they all knew I wasn't lying. That was the first time I learned it wasn't safe to be myself and to become a people pleaser. But it was something about him orchestrating this entire meeting, making it such a big deal to shut me up. This gut feeling I had, it had me knowing of a deep secret he was carrying that I yet couldn't put my finger on. But he had to train me early to doubt and second guess myself. So I never learned to never think twice about his character. He knew on a soul level that I was a seer and a truth teller. He knew that I would one day find out of his deepest, darkest secret. He knew on a soul level that I would one day tell the world. Stay tuned.